Welcome to Marco on Markets. This channel is for educational purposes only and shares my personal opinions and investment process. Nothing in this video should be taken as financial product advice or a recommendation to buy or sell any investment. Always do your own research and consider obtaining advice from a licensed financial advisor before making investment decisions. Good afternoon. It's Friday, 31st of July, 2026, 3:58 p.m. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. I'll just start off with the current market, just my usual watch list that I like to watch. It ended up being a mixed day despite increasing at market open. It was meant to open at 1% higher today. We did get that jump, and then actually it's fallen away for most of the day. The All Ordinaries ended up being 0.16%. So looking back at my watch list, I'll just sort from the best to the worst. So Woolworths was down 1.68%, Aristocrat 1.65%, Accent Group down 1.4%. And then in the increases, JB Hi-Fi continued higher, 1.49%. Macquarie Bank up 1.44%. Viva Energy up 0.9%. The banks as a whole were mixed as well. We had a couple of positive banks and the others were negative. I did look to buy ANZ today. It was just a bit out of my comfort zone range, so I like to buy that around the $35 mark. So we'll just wait. I wasn't able to purchase anything today. Just the pricing just felt too high for my comfort levels. So in the end, I did sit out. So I only really have that one long-term position at the moment. It's has been difficult for me personally to sit the market out, but I'm just trying to get better at doing this. And if you force a trade, sometimes you end up just waiting a long period of time for that stock to regain to its purchase price and then further to make a profit. So you're better off having that money out of the market if the prices are not good, and just await for better opportunities. It's not easy to do, easy to say, but hard to do, especially once you're on a roll and you're doing successful trades. So we'll just have a look at the top. We'll have a look at one more watch list that I have. It's got a range of stocks in there. WiseTech Global was down 5.2%, Domino's Pizza down 5%, REA Group down 3.26%, ART, which is Airtasker. I just watched that one out of interest, 2.27%. Xero was down 2.14%. So it looks like tech stocks got a bit of a hiding today. And on the positive side, the best performer, I have CTT, which is Cettire. It's an online retailer. It's just one that I've been watching for quite a few years. It was on an investment podcast that I was listening to, and I've just been pretty fascinated by its volatility. I did think about buying it at one stage stupidly. I'm glad I didn't. I think it was around like $2.80 and I was considering purchasing it. And if I had that would have been here on the graph in about whatever month that is, let's call it March 2024, and it would never have recovered and it would be 19 cents now. And if I grab the ruler, the NAB ruler, so from around $2.85 let's call it around there, down to 19 cents is about 90% down. So yes, it was one bullet that I did dodge. So Zip Pay was up 8%. Before Pay was up 7.5%. Email, which is it's a payment gateway or a payment system. They are up 7% as well. And that's about it. So I don't really have much more to talk about. I'll just have a look at any large winners and losers here for the day. Top loser was Hengana International, 11% down. Let's just have a look at what they do. They're an investment management and funds operator. It's a small cap. Wow, they had a big plunge there. So it's yeah, quite a volatile stock. They're back to where they were in about March. So they lost all those gains there on the screen. And WiseTech Global was up there as Champion Iron, down 5%. I've mentioned a few of these already. And Drone Shield was down 4%. That's a very volatile stock as well. Top gainers, Energy One up 32.3%. That's a massive increase. Let's just have a look at their graph quickly. They do, it's a software. There you go. I was thinking it might be power related or something, but maybe it's rightio. So they've gone back to $14.30. So they're back to their sort of May levels. So it's sort of been on a bit of a decline, and then it's in the last few days, it's picked up quite a bit. What percentage has that gone from there to there? It's gone up 40% in 3 days. Rightio. Any others worth mentioning there? No. I'll just refresh the share site tool. So it's got one position here. I'll also update the manual holding portfolio there, 70 cents for Accent Group. So that makes it down 63% in total after dividends adjusted. So down $25,000 on a 40,000 investment, which is what ShareSite's showing. So ShareSite's quite good. It'll show you the current price, the units you're holding, the value of your stocks, and then it has your capital gain, your income, so that's your dividends. If you're holding any international stocks, it will also split out the foreign currency gain or loss and give you a total return. And there's a toggle switch here, a toggle button here. You can go between percentage and dollar value. So it will show you, yeah, what your return is. So that says I'm down 41%, I think. That doesn't sound right. The only thing is I can think of is because it's been more than a year, this may be it may be annualizing it, so making the loss look less worse because it's over more than 1 year. So I've got the adjusted loss per annum as 40.7%, and they have it as 41. Yeah, I'd say that's what it is. Okay, and this is not very exciting at the moment because I haven't really got any holdings. But if we just go to the tools and then go to sold stocks, because it's the last day of the month, I might do a video on my July performance if I select the date range this month. this month and then run report. And what it will show you is all the trades grouped together by the stock. So what I'm getting at there is I may have traded ANZ 2 or 3 times, or I may have traded it once, but it just puts it on one line there. There is another report that will show you each individual trade. So for the month of July, I had a total return of $9,302 and on an investment of $160,000 in this fictitious portfolio, that being the 4 parcels of 40,000. And so if I calculate that out, that's a 5.8% return. And for this demonstration purposes, what I'm not doing is reinvesting the return. I'm assuming that we are taking that return and putting it into another bank account and spending it or living our life. If you were to reinvest those returns, then you'd get a bit of a compounding effect, because then eventually this 9,300 will also start collecting a return. But on that note, yeah, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching, and yeah, stay safe.